with you or whether I should just keep it to myself. But given the fact that I actually care about your success, I felt it would do me much more, I would have much more gratitude if I just shared it with you and knew that you knew it, as opposed to knowing that you don't know it. In this business, whether it's network marketing or any type of free enterprise business, you have got to change your mental. Your mental has to shift from that of an employee, which we've been ingrained in, and I know that it's kind of difficult at times. You may not even realize that you are thinking like an employee. And what I mean by that is we have gone to school, most people, for over 14,000 hours, where we have been taught day in and day out how to work for someone else, which means we ask questions that are employee-like questions, like, okay, what do I do next? Okay, that is a question that you ask. If you think about it, you have an employee sitting in their office or in their cubicle, and if the boss hasn't given them any work, what do? They ride out the clock, okay? And so, well, if you haven't given me anything to do, then I'll just sit here. And you cannot approach free enterprise with that mindset. You see, as the CEO of your organization, you have actually got to ask yourself that. What is it that I do next? It is not your sponsor's responsibility. It is not their obligation. Their job is to assist you in achieving your goals, not being the one to always constantly give you a task, give you a task, give you a task. One thing that I know about my mentors, and I have several different mentors as they relate to several different areas in my life, not one of them have ever called me to see how I was doing on a particular day. Not one. Not one. And I will not do the same with my organization, because I understand that your mentor is there for you to go and get guidance from, not for them to be chasing you. Okay, so that's number one. You've got to shift your mental from employee to business owner. The next thing is that I want you to understand that it's very, very important to follow directions. You see, I know that we get busy in our lives, and sometimes we're trying to skip and go around and go over and go under, but we don't want to go through the processes that are laid out specifically for us. Many of the people that I come into contact with that struggle do so because they're simply not following directions. It's not that I'm doing anything different. It's not that they don't have access to the correct information. It's really more or less not following the directions. I want you to know that training in this industry is extremely important. If you got involved in this industry because you wanted to see a change in your life, then you are going to have to make the necessary changes in your life to make sure that you can change your life. I mean, there's no better way to put it than that. If you are going to be a doctor, it is absolutely necessary that you go to medical school. You don't question people about that. You don't ask, can you miss a couple days? You don't, figure out how you can go around it. You know that you have to go there because the outcome is that of you being a doctor. If you chose to be a lawyer, an attorney, then you know for a fact that you absolutely have to go to law school, especially if you want to be part of the bar association and all these different things. You cannot ask your, professor or whoever, is it possible that you missed this week because of something, or you can't take the test because of that? You can't do that consistently. You know that you need to go there every day or however many days, night classes or whatever, for an X amount of years before you can even have the classification of being called that particular profession. Okay, in network marketing, for some odd reason, people do not think that it is just as important to go to network marketing school. They want to get on the internet and they want to just skip around and they want to blame other people, and that is not how this works. Ladies and gentlemen, this business is up to you. Everything that we teach you in MLSP and everything that your upline may be teaching you in whatever your primary business is, you must do it. Period. Don't ask questions about it, especially if you're following people that have what you want. If you're following people that don't have what you want in any sense, then maybe you might feel the need to question. But let me ask you, if you were in a basketball camp and you wanted to be a professional basketball player and you had the opportunity to learn directly from Michael Jordan, if he told you to stand at the line with your feet so many inches apart, would you ask him why, or would you just do it? it. Okay, I want you guys to be very, very careful and be specific with who you choose to help you in your business. And once you make that decision, then you follow that person's instructions to the T. Don't call with a bunch of questions, just do it. If you believe that what you're doing is correct, then you need to, one, not ask what do I do next. You need to figure out what you need to do next. And two, you need to just simply follow the directions. So with those two things being said, guys, I think that you get my point and where I'm coming from today. As business continues to grow, as you continue to grow in your business, you are not going to be in a position where you can address everybody's little bitty response. Okay, and I'm just being perfectly honest with you. One thing that you should know about me by now, if you don't already, is that I try to give it to you as straight as I possibly can. And I want you to understand that this business is a business of leaders. And if you are that leader, then you have to lead. If you don't have the answers, go find the answers. If you don't have someone right in your reach that can help you, go to the next person and go to the next person and go to the next person and go to the next person. If you have an opportunity to go to a training event that could change the rest of your life, get on a plane and get there. Don't ask any questions. Borrow the money. Talk to friends. Talk to whoever, because ultimately, if you believed so wholeheartedly that you were going to be successful in this business, then you would not do anything short of what is required. All right? So guys, I hope you take this tough love lesson today. It was on my heart to share it with you. I hope that you can apply it, internalize it, and really understand that I'm only sharing this from a place of helpfulness. Okay? So I appreciate you taking a look at this video this afternoon. Such a beautiful day here in Atlanta, Georgia. Have a prosperous week, and I'll see you next time.